Yeah, they pretty much released the design and no specs on it. There are a few nuggets in there, and we'll talk about them, but no tech specs whatsoever. So in this video, I'm going to predict what the tech specs for the Nintendo Switch 2 are, or at least what I'd like the tech specs to be. So we did get a few things in the trailer. It's definitely a better design. It's bigger, the Joy-Cons are bigger, and they attach from the sides. It looks like they attach magnetically and with a little connector. So there's less chance of people... I knew a lot of people who got them stuck by putting them in wrong, and I don't know how you could do that, but people did. So hopefully they've eliminated that problem. We also noticed that in the trailer, you see Mario Kart, but there's more than 12 racers on the track, so that would indicate that that was Mario Kart 9 that we're looking at. And that might be a launch title. There's probably going to be a few other launch titles. Hopefully. Probably not a Zelda. They just did Tears of the Kingdom. If they have a Zelda, it'll be a remaster or something. Maybe they'll have a Mario, though. An actual standalone Mario. Anyway, these are the specs that I would like the Switch 2 to have. Number one, obviously we need an improved CPU and GPU. The Switch was underpowered when it released, and it's way underpowered compared to the PS5. Preferably, you need something powerful enough to do 4K at 60 frames a second when it's in docked mode. The handheld, I'm hoping, has a 1080p OLED screen. That's an improvement from the Switch OLED. It might still have a 720p screen, but hopefully 1080p. Doesn't need 4K for a screen that size, not to mention that would drain the battery a lot. Most important upgrade for me is an NVMe SSD, so you get the really fast read and write speeds. That allows you to have games without loading screens, and that's honestly the biggest upgrade between like the PS4 and the PS5, or the last generation and this generation. And most of the companies, especially Sony with the PS5 Pro, haven't realized that. So it needs a NVMe SSD. That is kinda... It should have that. If it doesn't have some kind of SSD, Nintendo has failed. Okay, so Zorro has joined me to talk about how Nintendo also needs to have better Wi-Fi capabilities or better online capabilities with the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, the Switch did have online, but let's not pretend it was stable. Maybe it's just Nintendo's servers or the Wi-Fi card they had in the Switch, but that needs to be upgraded to work better, especially if Mario Kart 9 is going to let you have 24 racers on the track or something like that. Battery life. I was actually satisfied with the battery life on the original Switch. If it improves, that would be good. I mean, as long as you get the same battery life, I'd be happy, honestly. An improvement would be good, though. So those are the specs that I think it should have. I don't know if it'll have those specs, but I want it to have those specs. Let me know in the comments below if you think it should have any specs or anything that I missed that should be included in this generation. And of course, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It really does help out the channel. And yeah, hope to see you guys in the next one. Have a great afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are.